What I want to suggest today is that you were at the crucifixion. You were there. There's three groups of people that surround the cross of Jesus in John's Gospel. The first group are the group that are actively trying to kill him. They're shouting, "Crucify him, crucify him." These are the Pharisees, the power players, and they are threatened by Jesus. They don't want Jesus to have control. They don't want Jesus to have influence. So what they do is they seek to extinguish his influence before he can threaten them further. They actively try and kill him. The second group is represented by Pilate. Pilate's intrigued by Jesus. He finds him mysterious. He's probably never really met anyone like him, but he's not that bothered. Ultimately, when push comes to shove, he'll have him put to death. When it comes down to it, he's going to keep his own position. He's not going to try and save Jesus. He's not going to go out of his way to really help Jesus. And then the third group is the soldiers who are there. They put him to death. This is just another day for them. It's like, okay, who are we killing today? I'm a professional soldier. I nail this guy to a cross. I nail two other people next to him to a cross. I put them up there, and then I sit down, not really thinking very much about them, and I play my little games, and we divide up his clothing, and that's just another day, and I go home. You were at the crucifixion. Where are you in those three people? I want to suggest I see something of myself in all of them. There's a part of me that actively hates Jesus. And that sounds strong. Oh my word, I'm a Christian, I hate Jesus. What I mean by that is that you want to do your own thing. You want to live for yourself. You know God tells you to do one thing and you do the opposite because you want to. As we do that, it's our rejecting God's power and any sort of influence he might have in our life, rejecting that actively and turning and walking away from him. No, I'm going to live my own way. That's another way of saying, crucify him. The second, Pilate, how's he in our lives? I think he's in that place where we kind of intrigued and we kind of wonder what God might think about how we live with our boyfriend or our girlfriend or how we spend our time or what we do with our money. We're intrigued by that. We think that's mysterious. Maybe there's something a little bit different. We like to have a discussion about it. Oh man, we love to talk about it, but we're not going to do anything about it. We're not going to go out of our way to really try and follow Jesus where it costs us, where we might get into trouble as a result of that. That's Pilate. And the third group, the soldiers, there's a part of us, if we're really honest, we just don't care. We know we should care, or maybe we don't. We just don't. We just don't care. We play games while all around us the world is in trouble. We just sit at the foot of the cross, the greatest moment in history, and we play games. Here's the punchline. If you recognize any of that in yourself, and I know all three are in me, here's the punchline. He dies for you anyway. He goes to the cross for us anyway. He puts himself to death. He allows himself to die that we might know life and that we might know freedom. Not because we're perfect or because we're particularly worth it, but because he sees all of that and he can't help but love us. You are at the crucifixion. Isn't Jesus amazing?